Hi, good afternoon.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. Come on in.
Nice to meet you too.
Thank you for coming. How are you?
I'm good.
Mrs. Marsh, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. How are you, Mrs. Marsh?
I'm good.
You're good? Okay. Come on up a little bit for me, Mrs. Marsh. Thank you. Okay, Mrs. Marsh. My name is Trishawn. I'm the therapist here. How are you today?
I'm good.
Okay, so I understand you're coming in as a walk-in, is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So before we get started, Mrs. Marsh, I just want to go over some things just to inform you before we get started, okay? So I just want to let you know everything that you say in here to me is very much confidential. However, I am a mandated reporter to report anything of someone hurting you, you hurting someone else, or you trying to harm yourself, okay? Do you understand what that means, Mrs. Marsh? All right. So I like to meditate. I'm a big person on meditation when I get with my clients. Do you think that's okay for us to do today?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and play the meditation music. You can close your eyes if you want or anything like that, okay? So we're just going to do at least just about 5 minutes of meditation, okay? All right. So I just want you to close your eyes and relax. I want you to breathe in and breathe out. I want you to breathe in and breathe out. I want you to picture a peaceful area that you can be alone and think. I want you to breathe in and breathe out. I want you to breathe in and breathe out. Think of happy thoughts and peaceful pictures. I want you to breathe in again and breathe out. Breathe in again and breathe out. I want you to clear your mind of everything that happened before you walked in this door. And I want you to prepare your mind for the conversation we're about to have. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. I want you to breathe in one more time and breathe out. Now you can open your eyes when you're ready. How did that feel?
Feel good.
It felt good? Yeah, I like to meditate sometimes. It just helps me to get into the here and now.
Okay.
You know, sometimes it's just needed to get your mind to relax from everything. Okay?
Okay.
So, Mrs. Marsh, so I basically have the basic information about you. I understand that you're 18 years old, female, and you are in high school, correct?
Yeah.
Now, what high school do you attend?
Coconut Creek.
Okay, that's nice. That's a great school. I heard about that school.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. So, go ahead and get us started, Mrs. Marsh. Can you tell me what brought you here today?
I feel like me and my mom are not as close as we should be. I feel like it's a lack of love. And I feel like that started a while back, and it should have been addressed, but it didn't get addressed.
Okay, it didn't get addressed. Now, is that the reason why you walked in here today, or is there another reason that you came in?
No, I think that's the reason. I feel like it's time.
Okay.
It's been holding in for too long.
Okay. So, give me a little information about you and your mom. Like, you know, your past, growing up, how was it, you know, how was your childhood with you and your mom?
We've never been too close.
Okay.
I feel like when I was playing sports, she wasn't as supportive.
Okay.
And I feel like it's the same today. She focuses more on what I do wrong more than my accomplishments.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Don't mind me. I'm just writing down notes for my purposes, okay? So, when you said sports, what sports did you play?
I played basketball and flag football.
Basketball. Okay. What position?
I was a guard.
Oh, okay. My little daughter's a guard. That's great. Okay. How long did you play basketball?
2 years.
Okay, that's awesome. So tell me a little bit more about your mom not coming to your games. Like, did she come to any games? Like, how
She
was
attended
that?
one, but she
Okay.
came in like halftime, so
Okay.
it wasn't really like I was happy she was there, but I
Yeah.
felt like she could have been there
Okay.
a little longer.
Okay. So tell me about you and your mom's relationship in the sense of communication. Like, do you think you talk a lot? Do you think you talk a little bit, or do you think you need to talk a little bit more?
We don't talk very much. I feel
Okay.
like we could talk a bit more,
Mm-hmm.
and if she was open to hear what I had to say,
Okay.
we would have a good relationship.
Okay. So when you say if she was open, what do you mean by that statement?
She doesn't make it like welcoming to speak about
Okay.
like personal stuff.
Okay.
You know, I don't feel comfortable speaking to her about certain things.
Okay. Okay. All right. But that you do love your mother.
I do.
I could see that. I could definitely see that. Okay. So, let me ask you this though. Okay. Now, when it comes to you and your mother's relationship, is it just you and your mom at home, or who do you reside with?
Both my mom and my father. I live with both of them. And
Okay.
I have siblings.
Okay. How many siblings do you have?
4.
4? Okay. So do all 4 live with you, or who else lives in the house with you besides your mom and your dad?
Older sister,
Okay.
younger sister, and a little brother.
Okay. So tell me a little bit about their relationship with your younger sisters and your mom. How do you see that relationship?
They're not as close either.
Okay.
It's most like yelling and arguments.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So is that something that you guys have grew up with? That it's always a yelling or
Yeah,
argument?
it's always yelling, always arguments. That's why I feel like it's lack of love.
Okay. Okay. So I know you said you guys don't really have that good communication, but have you ever told your mom any of these things that you're telling me?
Sometimes I do tell her, but
Okay.
she doesn't really, take it very well. She thinks that I'm just being,
Okay. So when you say she doesn't take it very well, what do you mean? What do you think she does? Is there like a sense of
She kind of like brushes it off as if it doesn't really matter.
Okay. Okay. So how do you know it doesn't matter to her though?
She shows it like maybe it does matter to her. I don't know, but just her demeanor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I understand that the reason why you're here is really about your mom and her and y'all relationship.
Yeah.
So I want to focus a little bit more on you. How does that make you feel?
It just makes me feel more distant.
Okay.
Like I can't really talk to her.
Okay.
And you always need that person to lean on, and that's supposed to be your mom. But
Yeah.
in my life, it isn't.
Okay. Okay. I understand that. So now I have down here that you were doing a walk-in due to the fact that your mom thinks that you are failing classes and hanging out with the wrong crowd and stuff like that. What is that about?
I don't really have a lot of friends, but
Okay.
she does think I hang around with the wrong people,
Okay.
which is why she thinks that I'm failing classes. Not really failing classes. I'm having trouble in one class.
Okay. What class is that?
U.S. history.
Okay. You don't like history, huh?
No.
I understand. So failing as in a FF or
Just I got an F in U.S. history.
Okay.
Working on bringing it up though.
Okay, okay. So you're working on it. And that
Yeah.
statement right there was a powerful statement that you said that you're working on it.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you say that that's not even the real reason why you came in today? The real reason is really more of you and your mom's relationship?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I want to do an exercise with you, Mrs. Marsh. Okay?
Okay.
I'm going to place an empty chair right in front of us, and I want you to pretend as if that empty chair was your mom. And you know exactly how you expressed yourself to me, which you're doing a very good job at doing it. I want you to kind of express to the chair, we're going to act like it's your mom, how you really feel. Okay, so I just want you to take your time to, I'm going to give you a couple of seconds to just think and, try to put together what you would say if that really was your mom. Okay? All right. All right, so just act like I'm not even here, okay?
Okay.
So I want you to just go ahead, maybe this is you and your mom after a day of school and you guys are just having a regular conversation. I just want you to have a conversation with your mom, but actually telling her exactly how you feel, okay? You can start whenever you're ready, okay?
Okay, so, Hey Mom, I usually feel like in the past you haven't been as supportive. You know, me playing sports and stuff like that, you weren't really always there. And I feel like it's the same today. You focus more on the things I do wrong rather than my accomplishments. And I feel like that's something we need to work on and stop like pushing it under the mat. And we just need to communicate and talk more. And I feel like that will better our relationship.
You finish? Okay. Alright. So, tell me, how did that make you feel?
It felt good.
It felt good?
Yeah.
Now, answer this honestly. Do you think that you can really do that with your actual mom sitting there?
Yeah. I'm not scared of speaking about it. I'm more scared of the reaction. Yeah.
Now, what do you think her reaction would be?
Kind of like an I don't care type of mood.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's whatever.
So why do you think these reactions will come from your mom? Because that's your mom. That's the person that gave birth to you. That's the person that loves you unconditionally. I'm pretty sure she does. I know she does.
Yeah.
So why do you think these negative reactions of her so much?
I'm not sure. I feel like it's just she feels like I don't really know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's really no real reason that comes to mind first that's like just pops up in your head that says, you know, maybe she acts like that because of this.
Not really.
Not really.
I feel like she as my mom should speak about that and speak about why she feels that way. Yeah.
So you feel like she should try to actually implement that mother authority, that parental authority to let you know, like, you know, if I'm going through something, or, you know, this is how I feel, this is why I'm not doing what I'm doing, and vice versa.
Yeah.
Okay. So you expect that out of her. Now, what do you think she expects out of you?
She does expect me to come and talk to her.
Okay.
But on the other hand, she doesn't make it very easy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But are you willing to talk to her?
I am.
Okay. So I just want to remind you, you have said a lot of positive things during our session today. You know, you have laid down the line of, you know, what is the problem that's going on, and you are very, 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 very brave for even coming in and taking this first step. So I just want to let you know that, first of all.
Thank you.
Okay, but you are also brave for expressing your feelings and letting us know that, you know, this situation is not healthy and this situation is not making you feel bad. So I just want to let you know that I know your mom loves you, and I know that she cares about you, and I know that she wants you to continue to strive to be that best individual and pass all your classes in all aspects. So I know your mom only wants the best for you, and I can see that you want the best for yourself as well. As a young individual, a young, beautiful black queen, I know that I can see that from you. So I just want to make sure that you know that you're brave for coming in today, okay?
Thank you.
All right, so I do want to give you homework though, okay? I know you got problems with other classes, but like you said, you are willing and you are going to change those grades.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure you're going to complete this homework, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I just want to ask you though, do you think it would be a good idea to bring your mom in our next session?
I do.
Yeah? That sounds good,
Communication,
right?
yeah.
Exactly, communication. For her to come in and for you to do exactly what you just did with the empty chair, that's exactly what's probably needed. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and write down that we're going to request for mom to come in the next session. Okay? So I'm going to have you give this paper to our front desk clerk, and she will go ahead and schedule you for next session. Okay? But answer this before you leave. Since you came in, how are you feeling now that you're about to leave?
Relieved and a little bit more confident in conversation.
That's good. That's good. That's exactly what I was hoping that at least this session will bring you to. So you got to remember, I didn't do that. You just did that on your own. Okay? All right, so I'm going to give you this paper, and I'm going to see you very, very soon, Mrs. Marsh. Okay?
Thank you.
All right, it was nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you
Okay?
too. Here you go. Thank you.
No problem.